was asked, what would it require to improve the use of the newly installed IWBs in the classroom? It is hoped to demonstrate how this researcher improved teaching practice by providing effective IWB training, the use of content-specific resources saved on the network, and one-on-one IWB integration into some of the teacher's lessons. IWB use has been shown to reduce some of the stressors of teaching, as well as have a positive impact on lesson planning, delivery, and recall that results in reduced workload, anxiety, and increased opportunities to pool resources. Scribe 2010. Current studies indicated that most teachers rely on other teachers or trial and error to learn the IWB technology, according to Basilicata 2005. This literature review discusses what IWB technology is, what the benefits in the classroom are, and how the training should be conducted to best utilize the technology. Training teachers to use the technology that included hands-on practice, monitoring, and self-evaluation was necessary, according to Smith, Higgins, Wall, and Miller 2005. It was also significant that teachers had immediate support when technical issues arose with the boards, such as slow log-on issues, lamp troubleshooting, and unresponsive electronic pens. Providing exclusive teacher training and support developed opportunities for training and learning enhancements in the classroom. Attending one training workshop did not make a significant difference because many teachers were not confident integrating technology into the classroom, according to Smith 2008. Training needs to be followed up by future trainings and supportive resources to make a significant change in teaching practices, Smith 2008. A teacher using an IWB daily turned out to be the best training resource. However, Lytle 2009 stated that only utilizing the basic functions wastes the power an IWB can potentially provide. It was also a good practice to include monitoring and self-evaluation as part of training. A reduction in lesson planning was ensured over time due to saving the files to be used day after day and year after year, as indicated by Smith, Higgins, Wall, and Miller 2005. An IWB allowed teachers to be creative and save time in lesson preparation that enabled the teacher to reuse the materials year after year and to differentiate instruction by focusing on the needs of the student. Bringing technology into the classroom attracted the student's attention and maximizes interest in learning, as stated by Starkman 2006. According to Manzo 2010, Marzano, a prominent researcher, determined that when the IWB is used during at least 75% of the class time, increased student motivation and participation result. IWBs potentially transformed the way teachers use technology in the classrooms. Teachers also needed to have a basic level of IWB technical skills to operate the technology competently, as well as the ability to apply these technological skills to enhance student learning, according to Campbell and Kemp 2010. During the first month of courses in the MLR course, we were introduced to the concept of literature review. Without this introductory course, I would have been lost, since our action research project was based on the literature review and what is currently published literature on our topics. We were walked through the process of writing a literature review in APA standards that was also very beneficial to us as learners. The purpose of this research was born because IWB were installed in the high school without effective training for the teachers, which resulted in the boards not being used to their potential or not at all. Cycle 1 was intended to train the 13 high school core subject teachers. Cycle 2 was conducted to build from the Cycle 1 training and comprised of individual meetings with 4 high school core subject teachers to revise their lesson plans to utilize the interactive IWB technology, provide any one-on-one problem-solving techniques, and further training necessary to help motivate even more continued use of the IWB in the classroom. At the completion of this action research, it is hoped to increase teacher knowledge of the workings of the IWB, increase the teacher use of the IWB in the classroom, and increase teacher utilization of the Smart Exchange files saved on the network. Learning domains affected in the IWB training are cognitive and some affective learning. Some affective learning domain might apply, such as active participation of learning. The teachers gathered information to organize, prepare, apply, prioritize, and analyze the needs of the information needed for the assignment to be created and developed in the notebook software and displayed on the IWB. Pre-training and post-training surveys were conducted on SurveyMonkey.com. Cycle 1 trainings were conducted in 4 30-minute sessions in the curriculum departments in this researcher's classroom to 13 of the course teachers. A question and answer session was conducted if time permitted to discuss technical issues with the boards in the classroom. This proved to be a very valuable part of the training session. Cycle 2 consisted of 30-minute session meetings with 3 individual teachers to integrate class plans with the IWB and included deliverables such as podcast, video journals, in a text journal. I found the ETC course incredibly significant due to all of the technology tools we were introduced to through Web 2.0 and Google. I do not see myself not using iGoogle ever again. The introduction to Google Reader, Google Docs, iGoogle, Vidler, and Wordle have turned out to be invaluable tools that I will use for years to come. The EDE course walked us through the writing process of the cycle planning and developing stages of the AR project. Google Docs and Google Web were 2 very key technology tools during this course. The post survey was sent to 13 attendees of the training. Of the 8 that have responded, the responses are depicted in a picture of Table 1. A third of the teachers were either not using their IWB at all or only as a projector. At least 2 of these teachers were utilizing the boards to enhance instruction with IWB as a result of Cycle 1 training. 87% of the teachers were utilizing new skills learned from the training in the class. Cycle 2 differed from Cycle 1 in that the researcher met with the individual teachers to integrate their lesson plans to the IWB software. 2 of the teachers in the study were novice users and 2 of the teachers were technically savvy. The 2 IWB savvy teachers wanted assistance with advanced tools to enhance their IWB experiences. The novice teachers needed more assistance utilizing the IWB with competence in the classroom. One of these teachers utilizes the IWB on a consistent basis, accessing the internet and interactive files included with the purchase of the course textbook. The research indicated that the repeated practice with the IWB was an effective training practice through the Action Research Project, and it was found that repeated practice did indeed improve the efficiency of providing IWB lessons with technology-integrated teachers. Hands-on IWB training was best suited for the technology-efficient teacher, and Cycle 2 provided the technology-lacking teacher the confidence needed to produce highly effective IWB lessons in the classroom. Cycle 2 also provided the technology-rich teacher the little extra needed to take their lessons to the next level. Appreciating music was about all I am good for in the music arena. However, during the MTA course, I learned how to manipulate GarageBand to create music that I could use in the videos that I created. This is a very valuable tool to have. The TMD class during the 3rd month was an excellent introduction to videography that was a needed skill for us to record our cycle findings throughout our 2 cycles. Learning to develop storytelling skills, movie appreciation, and movie making skills helped to fine-tune my video making skills to enrich the tutorials that I create to spread my passion for technology. FPE is not just a fun and interesting course to take, it completely changed the way I created videos and gave me an appreciation for video storytelling and forever changed the way I watch movies. Although the population of the study was limited, the data from this Action Research Project supports the concept that one-on-one training, though not important for the technologically savvy user, is extremely important when training the novice user. This was indicated by the realization of significantly increased IWB utilization by all teachers involved. This would suggest that proper utilization of IWBs in the classroom could be realized in a district by customizing the instruction to the unique abilities of the individuals. Technologically savvy users could be served through organized instruction, while novice users could be scheduled for individualized training. Districts intent on expanding IWB usage in the classroom should consider incorporating this two-tiered training technique as part of their teacher in service program.